What is up, you guys? My name is Nick, and welcome to my channel where I cover all things entertainment. Whatever you're watching, I'm making videos about. And this is the third video that I'm making about Relic. Can you tell I am really milking this one? But it's one of my favorite movies of the year, if not my favorite movie, so I have to talk about it. But I didn't want to give away any of the surprises in my review, so we're here now to talk about spoilers, so make sure you hit those comments, let me know what your theories and takeaways are from Relic, or, maybe I'm just an idiot and I completely missed everything. Lay it all out for me. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. And if you are interested in watching my other videos on Relic, I'm going to have them linked in the description. And I fully appreciate whoever's gone on the full Relic journey with me. So let's get into it. Basically, my biggest problem with the movie was that I really enjoyed the family drama aspect of the film, yet the horror elements that come into play in the last act, I didn't really think were very well defined or well established enough to understand fully what was going on, other than just, our main character Edna is rotting away from Alzheimer's. In the film, Edna goes missing, and when she returns, she seems to be worse off than she was before. And there is this ashy, rotting rash that spreads throughout her body, and we see how Edna truly rots from the inside out until she is left to be nothing but a husk of her former self, a relic. I get it. There's nothing wrong with a straightforward horror tale, and most of the movie just feels like a dark family drama that shows what it's like to go through the horror of losing a family member to mental illness. But not everyone who has Alzheimer's turns into a creature whose skin falls off. Now, there is a point where Emily Mortimer's character Kay is telling her daughter Sam how her grandfather also shriveled up into a crusty skeleton in this shed that was on the same family land, and there's maybe something there about something in this land that maybe gets you, it turns you into this, and then of course spreads throughout the family in a sort of hereditary fashion the way Alzheimer's does. But it comes off as like just a reference, and then we just completely move on, like, hey, wait, what was that about? I'm all for piecing things together and figuring it out on your own, but I feel like I have absolutely zero clues to work with. Like, if I were a detective, this case would be screwed. Now we should talk about Edna's house, because the horror really kicks in about the hour mark when Edna locks her granddaughter Sam in an upstairs closet, and as Edna then deteriorates in front of her daughter Kay, Sam is trying to find her way out, and as she heads deeper and deeper into this closet, she finds this entire extra section of the house. And as she's trying to make her way through it, this is a point where, correct me if I'm wrong, because maybe my memory is hazy or I didn't fully catch what was going on, but it's like she crawls through this corridor and then it seals up behind her, like from the way that she came, so she can't go back. It feels like the house is shifting and moving and changing at all times. It's like a magic house. It's like Rose Red. Did anyone else like that Stephen King miniseries, Rose Red? Because it's one of the things that got me into horror. I love Rose Red. And I heard that Kevin Bacon movie that came out recently was trying to do some of that same stuff with like a moving dimension space. I really like that. I find that really interesting, but I'm also like, what the hell is going on there? Again, there's like a reference made where Kay is talking about that shed on the family land where like the grandfather died, like how when he built the house, he took a part of that shed and put it into the house and then built the house around it. And it's sort of like, does that make this a magic house? Is there dark magic? Is like, I mean, sure, you can kind of just sort of project onto that and go, sure, horror stuff. Who cares? But also it's like, at least tell me that. At least be like, yes, we are on old crazy Australian land. Spooky. I just felt like there really needed to be something extra to really push this into the realm of horror and not just be a family drama exploring the way that mental illness can tear apart an entire family. Honestly, I like both of these horror elements a lot. Both the rotting of Edna as a person into this relic and the House of Horrors. Those are two things separately that I just really enjoy, and then you put them together and I'm like, ooh, yay, but then nothing really happens with it. It doesn't really go anywhere, honestly. I just wish that there was more to chew on, because I feel like there are some fascinating elements here to work through, yet it just kind of wastes them, and it just sort of retreats back into a family drama and kind of just as a bit of a tragedy. It's just very sad at the end, and it just kind of feels like, wait, what are we doing here? Again, I like this stuff so much that it's still one of my favorite movies of the year, maybe tied with The Invisible Man if it isn't my favorite, but, it's also not been the best best year for movies, but you guys let me know, what did you think of Relic and what did you think about this stuff? This is the stuff where I'm really like, okay, wait, I need to talk to people. I need to have an entire therapy session, a sort of group counseling get together to talk about what is going on in the last half hour of Relic, because I like it all, but I really don't get any of it. Like, in terms of the universe of this film, I'm just like, I guess watch out for the Australian countryside. It'll spread evil Alzheimer's to you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. I super appreciate it if you watched either of my other videos and made it to this one. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You should probably just hit subscribe and just keep watching videos just over and over again. Again, let me know what you guys thought. I'm just waiting for there to be that one comment that's just like, you're an idiot. Here is everything. It is all laid out. There's the movie for you. And I'm like, okay, cool. Okay. I got it now. Thanks again, guys. Like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to watch this now, because that's it for this video, but I won't stop you from watching another.